started replying, she still practices japa and tapa. Why does she still couldn't get the association of Krishna, as Shastras say that one? Shrutis have done so much of tapa and was able to attain, be a part of the Rasalila with Krishna. But why Mahalakshmi was not able to do, despite all the tapas and japa she has done? Venkadabhatta was kind of spellbound and he could not really answer the deep question of Mahaprabhu, and he said, Lord, you please explain this inner meaning, and I'm not able to go so deep into the Krishna Lila, you please kindly tell. And Mahaprabhu started explaining the Madhurya Bhava. He said, Lord Krishna can be attracted only by the Vraja Bhava. He can only be attracted by the Vraja Bhava. In the Vraja, all the cowherd boys and girls, Nanda Baba, Yashoda Maya, and all the gopis and gopas, and everybody know him more like a son, friend, boyfriend, brother, an intimate friend, and kind of things. And nobody sees Krishna as a god in the Vraja. In fact, Yashoda Maya was able to tie Krishna in the Damodar, as we understand. Everybody were able to play with him, and Krishna's friends are so fortunate they were even able to give him their remnants of the food and eat their remnants, and they were they made even Krishna carry them when Krishna loses in the fight. So they were making Krishna carry them and do all kinds of things. They were wrestling with Krishna, while yogis and jnanis and several people were looking for Krishna's association for 1 second for millions of years. These fortunate gopas and gopis were playing and even giving their remnants to Lord Krishna. They were not seeing Krishna as a supreme personality of Godhead. They were just seeing Krishna as their intimate friend and playing with him every day. Mahaprabhu says, the Aishwarya Jnana is detrimental to the Madhurya Jnana. To attain Krishna, one must worship in the bhava of Rajavasis, which is devoid of his Aishwarya. They do not consider him as a supreme personality of Godhead. They just see him as their friend, as their son, brother, and they serve him in that mood. Srimad Bhagavatam 10:9-21, Krishna says, Nayam Sukapo Bhagavan, Dehinam Gopika Suta, Jnaninam Chatma Bhutanam, Yata Bhakti Matam Iha. Lord is accessible in special loving service, but Lord is accessible only through the special loving service, only through the bhakti, but he is not accessible to the mental speculators or who consider the body as oneself. Lord is only attainable through the bhakti path. So Lord is realized only by bhaktas and not by any jnanis. Raganuga form of the worship is the best form of worship, where one takes the anugatya of a gopi and start following in the footsteps of the gopi and serves the Lord. In fact, Shrutis have worshipped in Gopi Baba under the guidance of gopis. So they got the gopi body and were able to participate in the Rasa Leela. They did not have the Aishwarya Baba. They were not seeing the Lord as the supreme personality of the God, as unlimited and eternal and Sachidananda. Lakshmi tried to attain Krishna in the body of the goddess, not as a gopi. That's why she could not attain him. That's what Lord Mahaprabhu explained why Lakshmi Devi even doing the penance, because she was trying to attain Krishna in the form of a goddess, but only in the mood of a gopi one can enter Vraja, Vrajalila, and Rasalila. In fact, Venkadabhatta also believed that Narayana is the supreme personality of Godhead and his worship is the highest form of worship. So Mahaprabhu wanted to teach Venkadabhatta about Krishna's glories and Krishna being the supreme personality of Godhead. And he wanted to remove his misconception that Narayana being the highest personality of Godhead. That's why he jokingly asked about why is Lakshmi Devi, who is an eternal servant of Narayana, why is she longing the association of Sri Krishna? So that's why he explained Krishna as the Swayam Bhagavan and Narayana is an expansion of Sri Krishna. In fact, Sri Krishna can attract Lakshmi Devi, but Narayana cannot attract any gopis. For that matter, even Krishna, when he takes the four-handed Narayana form, cannot attract gopis, is what Mahaprabhu has explained. He also says Narayana and Krishna are not different, they are only different in the bhava point of view. So hence Mahaprabhu explained the beauty of the bhava bhakti to the Venkata Bhatta, and Gopala Bhatta being there, he has heard all this conversation and his bhava bhakti got strengthened. He was so fortunate to listen the highest form of bhava bhakti and prema bhakti at a tender age, directly listening from the Mahaprabhu, who is always in the bhava, in the prema of Krishna. Like that, daily so many beautiful conversations have completed Mahaprabhu during the Mahaprabhu's Chaturmasa Leela. So many beautiful conversations completed. And one final day, the Chaturmasa has completed, and Mahaprabhu wanted to leave the place, and everybody were filled with so much of sadness as Swayam Krishna, Mahaprabhu, was there in their home for 4 months, and they were all so fortunate to serve him. And while he was leaving, he told Gopala Bhatta that your desire will be fulfilled very soon. You will go to Vrindavana, you will meet Rupa and Sanatana and be a part of the divine mission. And he also said not to renounce his duties as a son to serve his parents, and also suggested him to study the Shastras in great detail. So after Mahaprabhu left, Gopala Bhatta Goswami continued the order of Mahaprabhu, and he did not, though in his heart he wanted to leave that place and just follow Mahaprabhu wherever he goes, he continued to stay there, served his parents extremely sincerely, and he became so proficient in all the Shastras at a great short period of time. In fact, he surprised all Panditas there. He propounded Bhakti Yoga, and he has fearlessly criticized the Mayavada. He has surprised all the Pandits and great scholars there at such a younger age. He has become a great poet, and he was equally proficient in dance, music, and drama. And the same thing continued in his disciplinic succession as well. Mahaprabhu going to Vrindavana. After some time, his parents passed away. And like how a calf released from the peg runs to the mother, as soon as his only bondage of serving his parents was relieved by the Mahaprabhu when they left their mortal world, he immediately started going to the Vrindavana. He met Rupa and Sanatana there, and they were eagerly waiting because as they know that Gopala Bhatta Goswami is coming. His arrival to Vrindavana was so great event for the entire Vaishnavas. Rupa and Sanatana Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami have received him with the ardent love, and they know the divine mission. In fact, a message was sent to the Mahaprabhu that Gopala Bhatta has reached Vrindavana, and Mahaprabhu was extremely pleased. In fact, he has sent a letter through a messenger asking Rupa and Sanatana Goswami to treat Gopala Bhatta Goswami like their younger brother. He also sent personally his Dora Kaupina, Bahirvasa, and Asana, his Kaupina and his outer garments, and even an Asana to sit. When Gopala Bhatta Goswami got to know that he has received these special blessings from Mahaprabhu, he was extremely pleased. He offered unlimited dandavat, so many obeisances to the divine items given by Mahaprabhu, and he did not want to sit on the asana, though asana was sent to him. In fact, Rupa and Sanatana Goswami has requested him to sit on the asana, but he said he is not eligible to sit on the asana. But finally, they were able to convince him, saying that Mahaprabhu has sent the asana for you, and his instructions are that you have to sit on the asana and share the divine message to everybody. So finally, after some persuasion, Gopala Bhatta Goswami has agreed to sit on the asana purely just to follow the instruction of the Mahaprabhu. Now we are discussing a little bit about the Radha Ramana's appearance. Mahaprabhu asked Gopala Bhatta Goswami to worship Saligrama, and he will see Radha Raman in the Saligrama one day. So Gopala Bhatta Goswami has the belief that he would see the Radharaman in the Saligrama one day. Mahaprabhu has asked Gopala Bhatta Goswami to go to the Gandaki river and worship the first Saligrama which is found hanging in this river. Gopala Bhatta Goswami started his journey from Shaharanpur on the way to Gandaki river. And in a place called Devabanda, he met Madhava Prasad Sharma, who was the landlord of the place, and he stayed in their house. And later, in their house, he has seen the Madhava Prasad Sharma's two sons, Damodara and Gopinatha. And in fact, Madhava Prasad Sharma has offered his sons Damodara and Gopinatha to Gopal Bhatta Goswami as their disciples, and they are almost the first disciples of Gopal Bhatta Goswami. From Devabanda, through the lots of forest of Nepal, Gopal Bhatta Goswami started going to the Gandaki river. And after he seen the Gandaki river, he has offered obeisances, and he put his hand thinking about Mahaprabhu. And then the first Saligrama which came to his mind, came to his hand. And that is the special Saligrama which Mahaprabhu bestowed. And he also got 11 more Shilas. And then he came back with that special Sila and came back to the Vrindavana. He made a kutir near the Rasasthali, and he was doing bhajana, intense bhajana every day. He has kept the Saligrama in a pitari, which is like a container of twigs. With the twigs, he made like a small bowl, and he has put the Saligrama in that one. And he was hanging it on the branch of the banyan tree and swinging every day and providing his kind of a service. He was eagerly waiting for the Radharaman to appear. In his dream, he used to see the Saligrama like manifested into like a Archa Vigraha, having hands and feet and all. Almost like face like Govindaji, chest like Gopinatha, and feet like Madana Mohana. He used to see the three beautiful forms of Vrindavana in that Saligrama each day. His services, his swinging, offering bhoga, bhajana, and serving the Saligrama, the services were continuing every day. One day, a rich man has come to Vrindavana, and he was giving dresses and ornaments to all the deities in Vrindavana. At that time, Gopala Bhatta Goswami was desiring, if his Saligrama has hands and feet, and they manifest into a deity form, he could also serve them by offering all these ornaments and serve Lord with more intense mood. We know the goddess understands the heart of Gopala Bhatta Goswami. In 1542, on the Vaishaka Purnima day, as usual, he has put the Saligrama in the pitari, and in the morning, he opened that pitari, and he was able to see that the Saligrama manifested into Radharaman. Sri Radharaman ki jai, Sri Radharaman ki jai. He was able to see the Saligrama manifested into the Radharaman form. And the form was just like how he has imagined, with face like Govindaji, chest like Gopinatha, and feet like Madana Mohana. In the same form, he used to dream and imagine the form. The same form has manifested in the Saligrama. And Radharaman was so beautiful. He was able to see Radharaman as Gauranga, and during his service, he was often remembered Nadia Nagara Rupa in the Saligrama form. In fact, there was a song which says Gaura Hello Radha Ramani, which means Gaura became Radha Ramana. Gaura became Radha Ramana. Excuse me. We don't see Radharani next to the Radharamana because Gauranga himself is a combined form of Radha and Krishna, and the same Gauranga appeared in the Saligrama in the form of Radharamana. That's why we don't see Radharani next to Radharamana. And Gopala Bhatta Goswami has enjoyed in the Rasa mood and the Madhurya of the Vrindavana, and he was serving the Radharaman ji with utmost devotion. Now we'll talk about few disciples of Gopala Bhatta Goswami. In fact, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Raghunatha Dasa Goswami do not have any disciples. They were considering themselves that they are not worth a guru, had not taken and not accepted any disciples. But Rupa and Sanatana Goswami were extremely worried about the parampara, how this parampara and that this disciplinic succession is going to continue. In fact, Mahaprabhu has authorized Gopala Bhatta Goswami to take disciples by sending his asana and giving him instructions to accept disciples and preach his mission and give the divine message to one and all. So Rupa Goswami have requested on the instructions of Mahaprabhu to Gopala Bhatta Goswami to initiate people from the west, and they have also asked Raghunatha Bhatta Goswami to initiate people coming from the Gauda Desya. Gopala Bhatta Goswami has given many initiations, and prominent are Damodara and Gopinatha Goswami, who are none other than the two sons of son of Madhav Prasad Sharma from the place Devabanda when he was going to fetch the Saligrama in the towards the Gandaki River. So Damodara Goswami and Gopinath Goswami were serving Gopala Bhatta Goswami sincerely. In fact, he wanted Gopinath Goswami to marry and continue the parampara so their family members can serve Radha Raman and continue the lineage of service to the lotus feet of the Lord. But Gopinath Goswami was not interested to get married. So Gopala Bhatta Goswami has given the service to Damodara Goswami and requested their family members and that lineage to continue to serve Radha Raman. Even today, their lineage serves Radha Raman. Another prominent disciple of Gopala Bhatta Goswami is Srinivasa Acharya. And Srinivasa Acharya was also adept in dance, music, and drama, following the disciplinic succession of Gopala Bhatta Goswami, and the message of the Lord was shared with everybody in the form of music, dance, and drama. Srinivasa Acharya and his same time disciples, same time other great devotees of the Lord like Narottama Das Thakur, Shyamananda, has spread the Krishna Leela through the forms of dance and music and drama all around the Vraja, and they were giving the Vrajabhava to all the people and everyone to serve the Radharaman. Moving to the last part of today's discussion about Gopala Bhatta Goswami. Gopala Bhatta Goswami, at the age of 85, has left his body and joined the eternal pastimes of the Lord in 1586, almost exactly 100 years from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's birth. His samadhi is at the Prakatastali of the Radharaman in the Radharaman Ghera. And Kavi Karnapura said he was the Ananga Manjari, and he glorified Gopala Bhatta Goswami as Ananga Manjari, and many people also said he was the Guna Manjari. Gopala Bhatta Goswami was so humble, though he has so much knowledge, he has preached and he has worked on many shastras, yet he has requested Krishnaraja Karveraja Goswami not to include his name in the Chaitanya Charitamrita out of his utter humility. Gopala Bhatta Goswami was involved in the ancient work Haribhakti Vilasa, which is the compendium of Vaishnava rituals and all the practices. Even today, that stands as the highest Shastra for all the Vaishnava rituals and practices. He is also author of Shat Sandarbha Karika. In fact, Gopala Bhatta Goswami is considered as the original author of the six Sandarbhas. Many consider Jiva Goswami as the author of six Sandarbha, but in fact, Gopala Bhatta Goswami was the original author of the Shad Sandarbhas. In fact, Jiva Goswami has acknowledged in his Mangalacharana that Gopala Bhatta Goswami has put the six Sandarbhas in a scattered and unsystematic notes, whereas Jiva Goswami has taken all such scattered and unsystematic notes and put them in a proper order and given them a detailed elaboration of various concepts of the Shat Sandarbhas. Gopala Bhatta Goswami was also author of Sri Shat Kriyashara Deepika, which is almost like a 14 samskaras. About all the 14 samskaras, starting Upanayana and all, have a detailed explanation of the 14 samskaras. He was also the author of Samskara Deepika, where a detailed description of the sannyasa ritual, description of Vedashraya sannyasa ritual was also there in that one. And he has also done a commentary on Krishna Karnamrutam. We call it as Krishna Vallabha in that form. So Gopala Bhatta Goswami, as one of the Shed Goswamis, I offer my humble obeisances at the lotus feet of Gopala Bhatta Goswami uh, for serving the Lord, sharing the mission, and being instrumental in the manifestation of the Radha Ramana and giving us the form of Radha Raman to worship and many glorious services. Hare Krishna. That's a brief description of Gopala Bhatta Goswami, which I was able to read and share some few words. I know they are incomplete and there could be some mistakes or errors in my reading or in the way I have put to all of you. I request your kind forgiveness and also thanks each and everyone for this opportunity for giving me to share few glories of Gopal Bhatta Goswami. Hare Krishna. And if any of the Vaishnavas wanted to add anything from your understanding, I wanted to ask you to add some points and then maybe we can conclude the class. Hare Krishna. I know it was little short. I had brief information only to share with all of you. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandvat Pranam.
Dhanavad Pranam.
Yeah, so even though you short you elaborated, but I don't have a lot of information, but you put it so nicely, Prabhuji, with your emotions and I think glorified Gopal Krishna so nicely, so nicely, Prabhuji. Thank you. Thank you for the information. Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the blessings, Prabhu. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Anybody
Hare
else?
Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna
Thank you very
Mataji.
much for the wonderful presentation. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Very nice points. You've covered almost everything. You know why? Because Shri Gopal Bhatta Goswami said that he should not be glorified. His name should not come in any of the. So hardly people know much about him. So because he didn't want to be, he wanted to be very hidden. So he didn't want to be,
Understand.
That is why. Very nice, Prabhu. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Thank you also for sharing the. Thank you for sharing the Suchaka Kirtan Archana Mataji and also helping to recite how to recite that
Very
Kirtan.
nicely.
Very nice. Hare Krishna.
Very beautiful song, Prabhu. I couldn't help but share it. Very nice. And all his beauty is mentioned, how beautiful he was, Gopal Bhatta Goswami's beauty is also
Thank you.
mentioned.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Very nicely explained.
Hare Krishna
Thank
Mataji.
you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandvat Pranam. Thank you for wonderful class. Gopal Bhatt Goswami ki jai ho.
Jai. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you, Prabhuji, for wonderful presentation.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Please bless me so that I continue in this path and be a part of your association. All of you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Hare.
Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat
Thank you
Pranam.
very much.
Actually, neophyte devotees like me always want to know much about these Sadgurus, and I'm very much thankful to you for giving this detailed description of Gopal Bhatt Swami. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah, this opportunity I was able to sit and read from this book, the Goswamis of Vrindavana. So I was able to read the book and made some notes. And also Sharat Prabhu has shared other documents. I was able to briefly read that and compile some points to be able to share with all of you. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank
Krishna,
you,
Prabhuji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, very much, because Gopal Bhatta Goswami is very dear to my heart. I mean, I really get inspired by him. And there's something which I would like to share is when I started going to ISKCON very regularly in Toronto. I used to go. I have gone in Mumbai, but in Toronto, I picked up books and started reading Prabhupada's books. So very inspired by one of the lectures of my god brothers, senior god brothers, about Gopal Bhatta Goswami's Shalagram Shila, how it manifested into Radha Raman when a merchant Vaishnava gave him some nice clothings, and Gopal Bhatta Goswami was thinking, if only I had a vigraha which had a shape, then I could have, decorated and all that. And then how Radha Raman manifested. So inspired by the story, in my house, my favorite beloved lordships are named after them as Radha Raman.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so very inspiring stories of how the Shalagram Shilas used to, when he used to get water from the Gandaki River and he used to pour it out, thinking that, the Shalagram Shila, he doesn't have any standard to worship them. He used to continuously, pour it out when the Shalagram Shila was coming into the Kamandalu. And he repeated that several times until later he realized that that's what the Lord wanted him to do. And then he took them and he used to carry it around his neck in a bag all the time, excepting for the time that he is sleeping and taking bath and stuff like that. He used to have all the Shalagram Shilas around his neck. So very inspiring, very inspiring.
Yes.
Always very inspiring. Thank
True,
you so much
Mataji.
for sharing
Hare
and
Krishna.
choosing Srila Gopala Bhatta Goswami in your one of your classes or discourses.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Wonderful explanation.
Thank you. Dandot Pranam.
Thank
So,
you, Lalita
shall-
Mataji, for sharing the insights of this.
Yes.
Shaligram.
In fact, in our first visit to Vrindavan, along with the group I am connected here in Hyderabad, His Grace Leelananda Prabhu, who is the disciple of Radhanath Swami, he was explaining briefly how Radharaman appeared, and it was very nice to see. I mean, like personally, one saligram which is in a different shape has automatically manifested into the Radharaman. It's so small and so beautiful. And in fact, he shares in our group every day a picture of Radharaman. So we see almost like every day. And he explained the pastime many years before, I forgot. But by reading again, I could recollect the form and what he has explained. So, and it's like a personally, to neophytes, it's like a special belief, seeing the form in front of you, that form manifested. It reinforces our faith and devotion towards the Lord. Hare Krishna. So thank you once again for encouraging
Hare
me
Krishna,
to be a
Prabhuji.
part
One
of this
point.
group. Yes,
Hare
Mataji,
Krishna,
please share.
Prabhuji, most auspicious day, नरसिम्हा जयंती के दिन राधा रमन जी का प्रागट्य हुआ था.
Yeah, is it one day after Narsimha Chaturdasi, Mataji? If I understand right, one day after Narsimha Chaturdasi.
Okay, I think so. हाँ.
Or is it on that day? Vaishakha Purnima is what I understood.
मैंने ऐसा सुना था माता प्रभु जी के नरसिम्हा जयंती के दिन ही, हाँ, जब वो स्नान करके आए तभी वो प्रकट हुए थे.
ओके ओके माताजी.
जब हम वृंदावन गए थे प्रभु जी, तब हम उनके वो समाधि पे बहुत अच्छे से कीर्तन किया था. वो हमेशा मुझे याद रहता है. राधा गोपीनाथ जी के मंदिर में, सब जगह पे, सनातन गोस्वामी के समाधि पे हमने इतने अच्छे से कीर्तन किया था. सब लोग ने बहुत, वो हमेशा याद रहेगा प्रभु जी. और राधा रमन जी के टेम्पल में तो हम लोग सबने इतना कीर्तन किया था, तो हमेशा मेरे मेमोरी में फिक्स्ड हो गया है. थैंक यू प्रभु जी.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you for encouraging me.
One more thing I wanted to share about Radharaman temple. The bhoga that is prepared at the temple, that is prepared in the fire that's been going on continuously in Radharaman temple since so many hundreds of years. They cook the bhoga and they only offer that bhoga to Radharaman, especially by the parampara that worships from Venkata Bhatta ji's jo parampara hai, I mean, from that lineage, the Goswamis. So they have a small place where that fire is still burning right from the time from Gopal Bhatta Goswami's time. So they keep it burning all the time. They keep it burning. So on that only they cook the bhog for Radharaman. And you even see the Archavigraha's picture, because when you go in person, it is so small, tiny Vigraha. So from a distance, it's very difficult to notice all the key salient features of the Vigraha. But if you see a close-up picture, sometimes he's laughing and you can even see some small teeth in
Yes.
his mouth. Sometimes it's two, sometimes it's one, sometimes. And I used to think it's only me, but when I was talking to other senior devotees, they also said the same thing here in Toronto. They regularly visit Radharaman temple. So
Mataji, in fact, I heard this, Mataji, from one of the pujaris of Radharaman. There was a YouTube video somebody has forwarded. He was telling that you can see one day one teeth, one day few teeth, like that. You can see differently teeth manifesting, and you can feel the smile that he's directly smiling towards you. One day one
correct.
teeth, and one day two teeth, like that. Yeah, he
Yes,
was
yes,
explaining that one. He
yes.
says he was saying that very loudly and authoritatively. Even after saying that, if somebody doesn't believe about the existence of God, I don't know what to do. That's what he was saying.
Thank you for sharing that, Prabhu. Yes, yes, I've because I get pictures every day almost from Radharaman ji. So some days I find one teeth, he's smiling, and then sometimes broad smile, then two teeth or four teeth, like that. See.
Prabhuji, one more point I want to share.
Please share, Mataji.
प्रभुजी शिला प्रभुपाद जी ने सारे इस्कॉन टेम्पल में परफेक्ट डिटी वर्शिप के लिए कहा कि राधा रमन जी टेम्पल को फॉलो करना है, क्योंकि वो टेम्पल में जो डिटी वर्शिप होती है पंचरात्रि विधि के हिसाब से परफेक्ट डिटी वर्शिप, तो हमारे जितने भी इस्कॉन टेम्पल्स में वो फॉलो होता है। वो मैंने सुना था प्रभु जी एक लेक्चर में।
Yes, yes, Mataji. I heard that one, that they have the highest form of deity worship everywhere, and that is like the golden standard for many people. So I was reading, in fact, somewhere that even Radharaman, of course, very intricate features, including fingernails and even teeth, as Lalita Mataji was telling. And it seems on the backside of his body, parts of the original Saligram Shila from which he manifested can be seen. And the fingernails also can be observed. Hare Krishna. If there is anything to be added, otherwise maybe we can end the session today a bit early. Sorry, I could not give so much elaborate, very little information I was able to read and share. So we still have a lot of time. And Raksha Mataji,
प्रभु जी एक one request प्रभु जी, yesterday श्रीला लोचनदास ठाकुर जी अपीयरेंस डे था कल, तो उनको हम एक छोटा सा ऑफरिंग कर सकते हैं, एक कीर्तन छोटा सा करूं प्रभु जी?
प्लीज माताजी, प्लीज डू।
थैंक यू प्रभु जी। हरे कृष्णा। वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितनं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री प्रभुपाद की जय हो, श्री लोचनदास ठाकुर की जय हो। परम करुणा पहु दुई जन निताई गौरचंद्र सब अवतार सार शिरोमणि केवल आनंद कंद सब अवतार सार शिरोमणि केवल आनंद कंद भजो भजो भाई चैतन्य निताई सुदृढ़ विश्वास करी विषय छाड़िया शेर से मजिया मुखे बोलो हरि हरि। विषय छाड़िया शेर से मजिया मुखे बोलो हरि हरि। देखो रे भाई त्रिभुवन नाई ए मन दयाल दाता पशु पक्षी जुरे पाषाण विदरे शूनी जार गुण गाथा। पशु पक्षी जुरे पाषाण विदरे शूनी जार गुण गाथा। संसारे मजिया रहीली पड़िया से पदे नहीं आशा। आपन कर्म भुंजाए शमना कहो ये लोचन दास। आपन कर्म भुंजाए शमना कहे लोचन दास परम करुणा पहु दुई जन निताई गौर चंद्र परम करुणा पहु दुई जन निताई गौर चंद्र निताई गौर चंद्र। श्री लोचनदास ठाकुर की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, श्री गोस्वामी की जय हो, पंच तत्व की जय हो। थैंक यू प्रभु जी। हरे कृष्णा, दंडवत प्रणाम।
Raksha Mata, you want to sing the Narsing Arti and close, or anybody want to sing the Narsing Arti?
ललिता माता जी, can you do?
Sure. Namaste Narasimhaya, Namaste Narasimhaya, Praladela Dadaine, Praladela Dadaine, Hiranyakashipurvakshaha, हिरण्यकशिपूर्वक्षः शीलतङ्कानकालये, शीलतङ्कानकालये, इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो, इतो नरसिंहो परतो नरसिंहो, यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहो, यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंहो, बहिर्नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो, बहिर्नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो, नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपदे, नरसिंहमादिं शरणं प्रपदे, तव करकमलवरे नका अद्भुत शृङ्गा दलित हिरण्यकशिपो तनुभृङ्गा, केशवदेवता नरहरिरूप, जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे, तव करकमलवरे नका अद्भुत शृङ्गा, दलित हिरण्यकशिपो तनुभृङ्गा, केशवदेवता नरहरिरूप, जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे, जय जगदीश हरे, जय नृसिंहदेव, जय नृसिंहदेव, जय नृसिंहदेव, जय नृसिंहदेव, जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह, जय प्रहलाद महाराज, जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह, जय प्रहलाद महाराज, जय जय प्रभुपाद, 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद। भक्ति विघ्न विनाश श्री लक्ष्मी नृसिंह भगवान की जय, श्री प्रहलाद नृसिंह भगवान की जय, श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय।
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Matajis. Thank you, Prabhujis and Matajis, for being a part of today's session. So allow me to share a little bit about Gopala Bhatta Goswami. Hare Krishna. We'll meet again tomorrow. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Dandavat
Hare
pranam to all
Krishna.
devotees.
Thank you,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji. Prabhuji.